Good afternoon and welcome back to Airports Live TV with me, Adam James. We are live once again from Dublin International here in Ireland. It's a strange old day today. I left Kildare about an hour and a half ago and it was lashing down with rain. There's no rain here at the moment, but we have got thunderstorms forecast in a couple of hours time here at Dublin. The first departure of this live is going to be this beautiful FedEx Boeing 767. She's heading over to Stansted in the south of the UK, so enjoy this one. Hope you're all having a fantastic weekend so far. Don't forget, if you are watching us on catch up, please hit that thumbs up button, give the video a like, and of course if you're watching us live, do the exact same thing. Big up Jamie's World. Jamie's World becoming a member of cabin crew. Thank you so much, Jamie's World. Welcome to the family here at Airports Live TV. I believe by far the most interactive live aviation broadcast here on YouTube, and definitely one of the friendliest communities here on YouTube. Tango Alpha, welcome. Dashcam, welcome. Oi Brucey boy, how we doing? Laters, welcome buddy. I got it wrong, I did not see the Ryanair sneaking off there. We'll come back to that FedEx. We've got this Boeing 737 on departure first. No Emirates today, unfortunately. The Emirates has gone. We will have the Emirates on tomorrow evening's live though. How are we doing, Kelly Fowler? Don't forget, departing from Dublin is now available. It's the first in a series of books that I've written and I've been working on behind the scenes for the last, well, probably 6 months or so now. Join me as I take you on a journey back through time and discover the history of Dublin Airport, back from the 40s all the way through to the current day. There's a cheeky little snippet from me as well on the final page of that book, talking about last year's activities here at Dublin. So if you are interested, you do want to grab yourself a copy, it could not be any simpler. Simply use the link in either the video description or the channel description, send $5.99 through PayPal and you will receive a copy of Departing from Dublin, written by yours truly. Here we go, this 767 heading over to Stansted. Paul Kennedy, welcome. John Driscoll, welcome. Sean Cahill. We are live from Dublin. Paul Kennedy's joining us from Oxford. Jamie's World. Stream keeps cutting out. Are we? Let me just check the frame rate. It's all looking good at my end. Is it dropping for anybody else? Eve, welcome. I'm Max, how we doing? Can somebody let me know if it's all good? Or if we are dropping. Okay, and also get book, a fantastic reading. Thank you, Dashcam. Keeps cutting out, says Jamie's World. I haven't dropped any frames at my end. It could be your end, Jamie. Try restarting the live. Here we go, next up we've got this Boeing 737 MAX. She's heading over to Agadir. First registered in July of 2021, so she's approaching her second birthday now, this Ryanair operated Boeing 737 MAX. Stream is good, there was one or two minor drops. Glasgow, the live stream seems okay now. Perfect, man. Okay. Hopefully it remains that way. Don't forget, when you do a purchase departing from Dublin, you also receive an entry into that giveaway. So you're getting the chance of winning €50 towards merch, and of course that one-of-a-kind limited edition signed caricature of me that I had done whilst I was over in, where was I? I was in Torrevieja when I had it done. It has got all the ALTV branding and everything. It's quite a funny caricature. You only do Dublin? No. We do travel around. Dublin has been our home base. I'm based between, I live between Kildare 6 months and then Spain 6 months. But this year we're travelling a hell of a lot more. We're back on the road from next weekend as well. So do stick with us. How are we doing, Graham Leggett? Welcome, here we go with 737 MAX. She's heading over to Agadir. Please do hit that thumbs up if you are enjoying the content today, and also give us a quick click on that subscribe button. Both of those things help us massively. They cost you nada, zilch, nothing. Here we go, we're Agadir bound now. How are we doing, Val? Welcome. Don't forget, if you have got any suggestions of airports that you want me to cover and research and write the history of into that series, let us know which airports you want and I will do my best to cover them, provided that I can find enough out about them. They are informative, they're factual, but there's, I don't know, it takes you as a little bit of a real life history, a real life journey back through the decades. Please do Glasgow. We will try our best for you, Jamie. And next up, we have this Embraer Legacy 500. She's operated by FlexJet, heading over to Paris. 8 years old, registered in January of 2015. Glasgow Airport, please, the history, that's any secrets you find out. Jamie's World, we will do that for you. Dara, how are we doing? Thought you were living in Spain. No, we were over in Spain for a little bit, we came back and then we're back away from next weekend. We've got the American Dreamliners. Dreamliner on its way through. Okay, Jamie's World, you're asking about the competition. It will be live on airportslivetv.com early next week. The only way to enter right now, or the only people who are getting entries right now, are the people that are purchasing that book. It gets them the free entry. Once we put it on the website, it will be available as a €3 entry. There we go, we're heading over to Paris now with this Embraer. FlexJet and VistaJet have been mighty busy out of Dublin over the last couple of years. Let's get ready for this American Airlines operated Dreamliner. Oh, it's Sarah. How are we doing, Sarah? It's a 787-9 series Dreamliner. She's heading over to Dallas, Fort Worth. 4 years old, registered in February of 2019. David Palfreyman, welcome. That's the book. It's called Departing from Dublin, Jamie. It's the first book in a series of books that I've written. But I'm still writing as well. I'm still writing further books for this first series. It's about the history. We take you on a journey back through the decades here at Dublin International. Here we go. Big up, Robert. Dropping frames. Wait there. We might have to change networks here. Are we back now, dashcam? Robert, gone now, yeah. Yeah, the network's not great round here. We have got stormy conditions in the air. I'm testing the network on another device and I don't think it's any more stable than this one, so I think we'll stick as we are just for now. And next up, we've gone from a Boeing 787 Dreamliner heading over to the US to something that I would be extremely disappointed about, an A321neo flying over to New York. As you all know, I'm not a big fan of using 321neos on transatlantics. I think it takes away the iconic nature of transatlantic air travel for me. They're just not right. Perfectly safe, perfectly adequate for doing the job, it just doesn't have that appeal of the bigger aircraft for me. Qatar is due out in the next couple of minutes. She is taxiing towards us now. Oh, we should be okay. We lost network for about 30 seconds, I believe. So it will take a little bit of time to catch up at your end, but we should be all good now. Planes for Life, welcome. Big up Dashcam Jerry, smashing those gifted memberships out yet again. Guys, if you haven't already done it, you need to change your settings to enable the ability to be able to receive gifted memberships. I'm sure Dashcam will tell you how to do it. Dave, James Beeson, Anna, Nicola Carter and Richard all getting those gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Dashcam. Yeah, I agree. I don't like A321neos going transatlantic. Like I say, it's perfectly safe. They're perfectly adequate as from a technical point of view with the aircraft. I just don't like it. For me, transatlantic air travel should be special. We shouldn't be seeing them. We shouldn't be seeing the same planes that people fly to London on from Ireland on a 40-minute flight travelling over to the US. And next up, we've got a Boeing 737 MAX. She's heading over to Reykjavik. 5 years old, registered in February of 2018. There you go, she's up, and away into surprisingly blue skies above Dublin Airport. Next up, we have this ATR 72-600 series, operated by Aer Lingus. She's heading over to Birmingham in the West Midlands over in the UK. She's 6 years old. Yeah, it's sad for me that there'll be no more A380s. They're so iconic as aircraft. We've got another Dreamliner on its way, the Qatar operated flight heading over to Doha. Boeing will reveal a 797 soon. Dangerous aircraft. I like the ATRs. Here we go. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It helps us to get back into the algorithm. We've been away for a couple of weeks with no stream, so we've dropped out the algorithm. We need to trigger it again to get our views back. So please hit that thumbs up. It really, really does help us. There you go. She's up, and she's away. Qatar taxiing its way down to us now. Just gonna say, I'm not 100% sure why we're holding. That's because I wasn't paying attention. I haven't looked to the right. You look to the right, you look to the left. Here we go, we're heading to Naples now with this Boeing 737. Will the book be available on Amazon? I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to release it on Amazon or not. The issue with Amazon is just simply how much they take in fees. Like in the early days of Amazon Kindles and stuff, it used to be a great publishing platform for writers and for authors. However, that's changed because it's been flooded with that many books, that many ebooks, that you still have to do all of the work, you still have to do all of the promotion of your own book, yet they take such a huge percentage of revenue. That I don't know, I just don't know if it's worth me losing that much of the revenue to still be doing all the work promoting it. YYZ, welcome. Who is better, Qatar or Emirates? I prefer Emirates. And Dave, welcome. But that's not saying it won't go on Amazon, it may do at some point. We'll just have to wait and see. Right, let me grab a quick drink after this Egypt Air's departure. She's heading over to Cairo, this A320neo. 3 years old, registered in February of 2020. I do like the livery on this Egypt Air. I say it every time we see it. It is unfortunate that I'm not going to be here for the return of Hanai. I just haven't got... I've got commitments that I need to be away for. We're working on something else behind the scenes that I can't talk about due to non-disclosure agreements, but you will find out in the relatively near future. You'll see it everywhere. The A320neo is more than capable of the flight over to Cairo. Here we go, we've got this 7878 series Dreamliner. It's the baby sister of the American Airlines that we had a little bit earlier on. She's registered in March of 2016. She's heading over to Doha. That's better, the views are creeping up slightly. If you are just joining us, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button please, it really does help us. Oh yes, I saw it. Yes, that's a good point, a dash cam. Guys, we now have a Facebook page and an Instagram account, so do head over and follow us on all of those. We're going to be a lot more active on those. We'll do a lot more community questions and answers and interactions on there as well. So do check them out over on Facebook and Instagram. I can't actually remember what the usernames are. I'm sure Dashcam can enlighten you. Dashcam, Jerry and Debs are looking after those for us. There you go, landing gear safely stowed. And I'm going to take this opportunity to grab me a quick drink. As we do, we'll have a look at the terminal. On both Airports Live TV, on both Instagram and Facebook. Just give me a second, guys. I just want to quickly give this lens a wipe. I had a thought last night as well, and this is probably a little bit crazy, but I'm going to do it, I think, when I've got a bit of spare time when I'm back over in Spain. I'm just chilling. I actually think I'm going to record departing from Dublin as an audiobook as well. Wow, we have hit the algorithm. Getting back where we belong. And next up, it looks like we're going to have an Airbus A320, this time heading over to Burgas, operated by Aer Lingus, one of the older A320s on the fleet at 14 years old, December 2008, first registration. Exactly, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, it really does help us. And if you are in any Facebook groups, feel free to share it out there as well. Let's be nice in the chat, guys. Hello from Tel Aviv. How are we doing, Erez? Hope you're well over there in Tel Aviv. And Bones, welcome, buddy. The good folk over at Dublin Airport Movement and Spotting have shared our Facebook post. Thank you to everybody involved with a Dublin Airport Movement and Spotting. Rubber band. Jerry B, welcome back. Let's go. There you go, she's up and away, heading over to Burgas. A quick look at the tower while we're waiting for some more action. There will of course be a live departure next weekend. When we hit the road again, we will go live during a departure, as always, wherever possible. FM's on the runway again. I am looking forward to getting away next weekend. I should know by Thursday-ish where we're actually heading, because it could be one of about 6 different destinations this time. But I will let you all know as soon as I know. And of course we will be live whilst we are away. And then it'll be back to Dublin for probably a week or so, and then heading back out again. We are travelling a hell of a lot this year, bringing you guys action from as many different destinations as we possibly can. Got an A330 in the distance there. Should do a poll so we can vote where you go. Not a bad shout. Some of the trips I have I'm in the middle of filming something else, so I have to be in certain locations at certain times of the year, but some of the trips are all Airports Live TV and a bit of pleasure as well. So some of those we may well do a poll on. It's nice to have the views back where they belong. So we've got an A330 taxiing away in the background. I can see already that she appears to have mismatched engine cowlings. The boat launch out, JB, it went well, thank you. A lot of positive feedback on it as well, which is nice. There's a lot of effort gone into it. Any plans to live stream Glasgow, Edinburgh, Heathrow or Manchester? I don't think we'll do Manchester, simply because it's a bit like the Wild West at Manchester. The streaming community at Manchester, I just don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to engage with the streaming community there. It's a bit Wild West. It's my territory. You're not coming on it. I don't know. I mean, you never know. If I happen to be flying into Manchester, we'll always pop up and do an hour or so, but it's not planned to be one of our main destinations. Heathrow possibly, and same with Glasgow and Edinburgh. If we're there, we will stream. I will be honest though, I'm a warm weather creature. I do prefer to be in plus north of 25 degrees. So we'll wait and see. This winter we will be based in the Canaries, probably home base being Lanzarote, and then travelling around the Canary Islands as well, bringing you content throughout the winter. Yeah, everybody's at Manchester, and from everything I've heard and from everything I've witnessed, it's just not a nice place to be as a as a broadcaster, he's very territorial, and I don't know. Yeah, the only issue you have with the likes of Edinburgh and Glasgow, even Leeds, Bradford, it's similar to Shannon. They're a little bit busier, but not massively, and you struggle with aircraft movement, especially when all of your content is live. So it just becomes a difficult stream when you've got minimal aircraft movement, which is what we see at the likes of Shannon, Edinburgh, Glasgow.
Hello.
You okay?
How are you?
I'm good. So yeah, Jamie, that's where we're at with Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Is this
The dash cam, I'm going to hit the like button now. It means so much. Glasgow has the Emirates. Yeah, it does. It's just limited on volume of aircraft movement, and that makes it more difficult for us. And I can sort of cope with that when I'm studying 28 degrees. With like some great locations like Alicante. I love Alicante. Yes, aircraft movement is relatively low, but if you pick the right hour to 2 hour slot, you've got a relatively steady volume of aircraft movement, but it's just a great location to stream from. It's got a perfect spotter's mound. It's just got a track running in front of it that has very little vehicle traffic. You don't get bothered. It's just nice. Okay, we've got the A330 on a taxi towards us now. Before that, we're heading to Alicante with this Boeing 737. She's 13 years old, registered in April of 2010. Quick cockpit check. The rain is starting to come here now. It's only a very, very slight drizzle, so I'm hoping it's just going to blow over. In the morning, mid-afternoon, Glasgow has decent airlines. Yeah, like I say, if we're over there, we will definitely cover it. Here we go, we're heading to Alicante. The place that is top of the list at the moment that we still haven't managed to get to and we haven't booked yet is Skiathos. There we go, that 737 safely up and away, heading over to Alicante. Here we've got that A330 taxiing towards the beginning of runway 10R here. To be fair, Val, that is the one that on the main mound for 28 went up and just destroyed the shelter up there. We had a little bit of shelter up there, natural shelter from one of the trees, and he's the one that went up and started snapping them all down with his dad just watching him do it. But yeah, let's be polite in the chat, please. Here we go, we've got this A330 now heading over to LAX. Would you believe this aircraft is only 6 years old? 6 years old, she looks a hell of a lot older with this livery. Why they have put this livery on a 6-year-old A330. The A330s are the flagship of the Aer Lingus fleet, remember. Why would you put such a tired, dated looking livery on your flagship aircraft? Here we go. Okay, I'm trying to stream, mate. I need to concentrate. Need to come to... Yeah, we are definitely going to head over there, YYZ. Perfect. We've got the US planned for spring of next year. I was hoping to do it this year, but I've just got too many work commitments now. And other filming commitments. So it's going to be spring of next year now. We're going to take in the US and Canada while we're there. Can we... Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I said, can we? And then never followed it up with a question. It gets difficult now. Here we go. We're heading to Izmir now with this A320, another one with the old livery. This one is 22 years old, first registered in February of 2001. Let's go, guys. If you are watching, you haven't hit that thumbs up, please do it now. Let's push these likes up. It really helps us to trigger that algorithm again. Look at what we've done over the last few days. We did take nearly 2 weeks out and our views suffered massively because of me having to take that time away. But we're back, and we're back with a bang. Let's go to Izmir. Next up, we've got an A320, this time heading over to Lanzarote. This is a 12-year-old aircraft. Just use that as a comparison to that A330. How much cleaner, how much fresher, and how much more modern and exclusive does it look with this livery? I'll go for a pint of Guinness. Enjoy that Guinness. I cannot stand Guinness. It's one drink I can't stand, like, you know, with most alcoholic drinks, even if you don't particularly like them, if somebody orders you one, just to be polite, you drink it, you know, if they get the wrong drink for you. But Guinness is just one of those drinks I cannot stomach. It's just a vile drink, and I'll never forget the first time somebody made me try it. One of the first visits ever to Ireland, about 10-12 years ago, well, 12 years ago now. And I tasted it, I was like, ooh. And their response was, you have to learn to enjoy it. And I'm sorry, I could probably learn to enjoy pulling my eyelashes out. I'm not going to do that either. Retract my earlier comment. No, John, I know where you're coming from. The new livery did only begin in 2019, but if you look at some of the A320 fleet, they have repainted some of the A320s with that new livery. To me, they should have started with their flagship and gone with the A330s as the original ones that were going to be repainted. It's rotten. Which one don't you like, Sarah? Gary, welcome to you in Atlanta. How's Atlanta today, buddy? Forrester Baseline, welcome. Dara Bradley, welcome to you as well. Enjoy the fish bladders. There we go, we're heading over to Madrid now with this Boeing 737 MAX. She's 3 years old, registered in December of 2019. Oh, Guinness, yeah, it's just a miserable drink. And you know the other thing that I really don't understand? You know when you fly out of Dublin, if you're on an early morning flight, say you've got a 6:30 departure, you're probably inside the terminal and through security by what, 5, half 5? And there are people sat there with a pint of Guinness, and like they're not on the, it's not like they've been over here for the night and gone out and gone straight to the airport. These people are in suits or whatever, ready for a work meeting. They're sat there drinking a Guinness at 5 o'clock in the morning. It is one of the heaviest drinks around. There you go, she's up and away. Although that being said, I am probably the wrong person to talk about drinking at the airport, because bizarrely, I love a drink, I love flying, but it's just one thing I don't really enjoy at the airport. I don't really like a drink before I fly. It just gives me a headache with the pressure change. So I will have the odd one pint, just because it's customary. I don't really enjoy flying with a beer in me. Plus, once you break that seal, you know what it's like. You have to keep on running to the bathroom. John Miller joining us from Arizona, welcome to you.
How are you getting on?
Yep, it's a meal in a can, it is indeed, but it's not a meal I want out of a can, John. Although that being said, it'd be the same for what in England we would call bitter, like John Smith's and Tetley's. I just can't drink that either. I like to have, if I'm drinking, if I'm drinking, I enjoy having something that's a little bit carbonated and cold. Ice cold Coors Light is me all the way. Mr. Real Guinness. A lot of people say that, Edward. Guinness, like many things, has changed over the years. They take all the good stuff out, don't they? And then you're left with, well, whatever it is. Now, I was talking to somebody the other day, while we're talking about drinks, we're going to the non-alcoholic kind now. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I'm beginning to question whether I'm mad and whether I've just got this memory of something that never existed. But I remember being a kid, probably 5, 6, 7, something like that, and I'm sure there used to be a drink called Tab Clear. It used to come in a clear can. I think it was like a plasticky can, if that makes sense. but I'm sure there was a drink called Tab Clear. Can anybody remember it? Don't use the bathroom on a plane after somebody drinking Guinness. Exactly, John. Claire Moore, welcome. I can't sound a bit of beer, no. James Pardy joining us from Indiana in the USA. Welcome to you, James. Getting a lot of American viewers in right now. Welcome to all of you. Claire, hello. Can anybody remember Tab Clear? Was it just a UK thing, maybe? Nuki Brown. There used to be somebody, I forgot what was his name? Something Billy. He used to drink in Bolby Bridge Working Men's Club. He used to be one of my brother's friends and knew my sister as well, but he was from Newcastle, and all he used to drink was Nuki Brown, but he had a nickname and I can't remember it for the life of me now. But none of you remember Tab Clear by the looks of it. I'm going to have to Google it.
I miss you, baby.
I'm going to have to Google this.
You're mommy's girl. You're daddy's girl. Oh, you look like Express Boy. You look like mom. Daddy's girl.
Yes, it was made by Coca-Cola. It was called Tab Clear. It was Clear Cola. I knew it. Tab, not tap. T-A-B, Brucey boy. Not in the USA. Jeff Dale joining us from Tennessee. Yes, Tab Clear. I haven't seen it in decades, but it used to be quite nice. Now I don't know whether it used to be nice as in it was actually nice, or whether it just tasted like Coca-Cola and you thought it was even nicer because it was a little bit of a novelty product. My great grandfather James Brennan is from Corkid Island. No way, James. Dashcam highly restrained. I'm a professional. Look at this, the views where they belong. Finally, it is so nice. It's disheartening when your views are low when you know they shouldn't be, but it's nice. Welcome to everybody. Betsy Smith joined us from Middleton. Edward Thompson's in East Tennessee. Sorry, we have Everclear here, USA, but that's moonshine. Who used to watch Moonshiners? Mr. Google, welcome. I think in the US it was actually called Coca-Cola Clear, and then in Europe, but definitely in the UK, it was branded as Tab Clear, but it was made by Coca-Cola. Yes guys, if you haven't already done it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and do drop us a follow on both Instagram and Facebook, please. Here we go, we're heading to Rome now with this Airbus A320. 18 years old, registered in July of 2004. She's going to turn, she's going to burn. And she is heading over to Rome. There we go, she's up and away. Our next departure is a Boeing 737. She's heading over to Cervera, to Murcia. The new, or I say new, it's not new anymore, it's a good few years old, but Cervera Airport in the province of Murcia over in Spain. Interestingly, Murcia Airport used to be in San Javier, the military airport. The military airport is still there and operating once again solely as a military airport, but it used to be beautiful down there. Watching the aircraft when that was open, whilst I was living over there in, I'm not a million miles away from there, to be honest, living in Los Alcázares. Thank you, dashcam. The top lid down the back. So far from you guys, you are indeed. This is what I mean, Val. This is where the numbers should be. You just fall out of the algorithm and it takes a little while to re-trigger it. We've got an Air France cargo and next up for departure. We had tab here in the USA, but I don't think they sell it anymore. Yeah, I haven't seen it over here well, I haven't seen it over here ever, but I haven't seen it in the UK for years. Must be 25 years at least. Muscadine wine is a regional wine here. And of course, Jack Daniels. Yes, Edward. Here we go. We have a Boeing 777 now. She's an Air France cargo aircraft. It's a nice surprise to be having the 777 on this stream, so I didn't think we were going to get one. Obviously, it is an unusual time for us to be streaming. We usually do either a lunchtime stream or an evening stream, so mid-afternoon it's a bit different for us, but it is nice to have the 777 on it. It's even nicer that it's something a little bit different for us. It's not the Emirates. First registered in August of 2008, this aircraft, heading over to Charles de Gaulle. How are we doing, Kelly Fowler? I know, Jerry. Well, the Tui coming in the distance, but she is one of the leased aircraft. Here we go, this 777 now on the move. Enjoy this one. There you go, she's up and away. Don't forget, if you are only just joining us, departing from Dublin, the first in a series of books written by me is now available for purchase. All you have to do is simply send a $5.99 through the PayPal link either in the video description or the channel description, and you will receive not only a copy of Departing from Dublin, but you will also receive entry into that €50 merch giveaway that also includes the signed one-of-a-kind caricature of me with all of the Airports Live TV branding on it as well. If you are interested in that book, I take you on a journey back through time, discovering all of the history of Dublin Airport since 1940s all the way through to the present day. And there's also a special message in there somewhere for DAA, personally from me. It's my opinion, that part. The rest of it is factual, but we do take you on a guided journey. So let me know what you think. I know quite a lot of you have already got it, so let me know what you think to that new book. It is, like I say, the first in a long series of books to come. We do indeed a YYZ. I think it's the same name. Dashcam, Jerry and Debs are managing the Facebook and Instagram for us, but I believe it's Airports Live TV, so do get over there, give us a follow on Facebook and on Instagram if you're on there. Good evening, Mark, how are we doing? Thank you so much for your donation to PayPal the other evening. It was greatly appreciated. It's the first time I've seen you to say thank you. Was greatly appreciated. All helps us out massively. What a lovely message to them it is. I couldn't resist Dashcam, I just could not resist it. It's a personal message from me to the leadership team of DAA. Yeah, it's forecast storms here for a little bit later on, so we will be coming to an end relatively soon. I just wanted to come on and say hello. Obviously, we were missing in action yesterday because not only was the weather absolutely shocking, but I did set off to come to the airport, and the M50 was a car park because there was an accident near Ballymun blocking 3 lanes apparently. Shred ahead, welcome. Dashcam, is Debs okay? She's normally on a Saturday afternoon stream. I will be having a nice cold beverage later on as well. I think I've earned it to celebrate the launch of the new book. Airport, David. Audrey McDonald, welcome. Hope you're well. Laurie, thank you for the kind words. Glad you're enjoying it. Also, don't forget, guys, all of our live streams are also uploaded directly to YouTube as catch-up as well. So if you do miss any of the action due to work, family commitments, or just being a bit lazy and not being awake, do catch up with us each and every day. Oh, she's having a second communion party for Captain Shane. Wow, he's milking it, this communion business, isn't he? Thank you, YYZ. I can hear a lot of you subscribing now as well. It is greatly appreciated. Let's just have a look where we are. Over 6.1 thousand subscribers now. We're getting there. Can we hit 10k by the end of the year? It's going to be a push now. We are going to try. That has been the goal since January, to hit 10k on here before the end of 2023. Ari, the book's brilliant idea, the audio version of the book. I like the style because the textbooks and non-fiction books used in the late 1940s, 50s and 60s were written very much in the same style. There we go. Two Beamers in the wrong place this weekend. They should be up in Donegal. It's the Donegal Rally, no? Little fiction audio books. It's funny you should mention fiction books, because there's one that we're working on, or that I'm working on. Now it's a long way from being done. It's probably I'll probably release it in December, ready for Christmas. But it is a fiction-based book. Big up Dashcam, thank you for gifting those memberships once again. Greatly appreciated. Who got them? Louise, Reach Stars, Neve, Paul Danino, and Betsy Smith. Yeah, back to what I was saying, one of the books that I am working on now, like I say, it is a long way from being completed, so I think we'll launch it in time for Christmas, so it can be a little Christmas present for people. But it is a fiction based book, and it's a story about a little boy that has always wanted to travel and has never had the chance to do it just yet, due to circumstances within his life, and something very, very special happens to him throughout the book, and he gets that dream come true. So it's something that we are working on, that I'm working on. I keep saying we because everything we do is Airports Live TV, and it is a we, but the books are solely me. There we go, she's up and away. Murder mystery, your favourite? I do like murder books. Donegal Rally indeed. I bet Robert's watching as much content as he can on TikTok about Donegal Rally. He's a big petrol head, is Robert Doyle. Those books repeated and reviewed the info and then carried that over the next chapter to piece of info, positive reinforcement. Yes. 10 away from 100 people. Yes, come on, if you are watching, you haven't hit that like button. What have you been waiting for? 10 of you need to hit it. Let's hit 100 likes on the stream. Don't tell us the ending. I'm not going to tell you the ending. It's an interesting ending, and to be honest, I don't know the ending just yet because I haven't done it. Here we go, we've got this Mitsubishi, a CRJ 900 long range, operated by a Global Reach. No flight information held though, so I can't tell you where she's going. These Mitsubishis, they do look stretched. There you go, she's up and away, heading to NA. You have to use your imagination. That aircraft can be taking you anywhere you desire. You tell me in the comments, where is that taking you? You've got an open ticket. Where is that Mitsubishi aircraft taking you to? We're only vintage on today. Liam Flett, welcome. Next up, we've got this ATR 72-600 series. She's heading over to the Isle of Man. Beautiful, beautiful place, the Isle of Man. First registered in April of 2016. Just thinking back to a short while ago, during today's stream, it's just made me remember something. I've realised why people refer to children as kids, because some of them really do remind you of a kidney infection. They're annoying and painful. Just thought I'd put that out there. Not all of them, just some. I have to go to a wedding. Too much to drink, got a hangover, no way, Kelly. And a very popular destination it is indeed. Don't forget to comment. Yes, don't forget to comment on the replay of today's video. It gives you a chance of winning an entry into that giveaway for the merch and that signed caricature. Sean O'Brien, thank you, I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Brucey Boy will be heading to the Seychelles. Never been to the Seychelles. Brucey Boy, have you been before, or is it on your bucket list? And next up, we have an Airbus A320neo. This time, she is heading to London Heathrow. First registered in January of 2022. No, not because they jump over fences, it's because they're like kidney stones, annoying and painful, and you can never, takes ages to get rid of them. I do indeed remember Smith's Airport, welcome, big up, OGs. Ellen would go to Antarctica. I'd love to go to Antarctica. I know I like hot weather, but you see, I'm a little bit funny because I'm happiest when the weather is hot, when the sun's beaming down on me. I'm getting a nice tan. I'm happy. But I also like extreme cold weather. It's not that I don't like cold weather. It's that I don't like pointlessly cold weather. Like, you know, when it's just cold and wet and miserable and damp, I don't like that. When it's cold and there's 3 foot, 4 foot of snow, I'm happy. Because there's a point for it being cold. Ahmed, welcome. John Driscoll, you tell them hit that like button if you haven't already done it, please, guys. There are enough of you here now. Let's hit this like button and push these likes up and away. Just like our next flight is going to be doing in a minute's time. It's our London Heathrow flight. They're still sat there. I thought that was long gone. What are they waiting for? Why are you delaying us? Get it moving, please. There we go. And then we've got an A330 again with the old livery. Heading over to Seattle, the next 330. Iceland, yeah, I like Iceland. Iceland is one of the only places that you can buy Greg's sausage rolls in the freezer from. And they sell beans and sausage usually, and spaghetti and sausage. Yeah, I do like Iceland, one of my favourite shops. Went to Prague once, -32. The castle. Yes, welcome to everybody who has joined us today. There we go, the A320neo heading over to London Heathrow. I flew Kenya Airways. Let me just get this A330 in shot. Flew Kenya Airways yesterday on their Boeing 787 from Nairobi to Johannesburg and got upgraded from economy to business class as I received poor service from them on the way up to Nairobi. Listen, Liam, you lucky boy. What was business class like with Kenyan Airways? Give us your opinion on it. Ski jumping. Yeah, I used to be good at ski jumping. Used to take part in a lot of competitions, ski jumping. One of the best around. Admittedly, it was on the Wii, but it can't be that much different. Here we go. We've got this A330. She's heading over to Seattle. "16 years old, registered in May of 2007, that A330. So she's up and away. We've gone from an A330 back to an A320. Where's this one heading to? Let's have a look. Heading to Gran Canaria. 14 years old, registered in February of 2009. Earplugs, the sound from the A330 is mighty nice. And we've got the high sky behind it. How are we doing, creative? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. How long we've been live? Here we go. Okay guys, you've got 10 minutes to go over to yesterday's live. All you have to do is click on our channel name, go to yesterday's live replay and put a comment in, and in 10 minutes time we're going to be using a random comment picker to select the winner to get a free entry into that giveaway. So you've got 10 minutes to do it. 14:40 I will be picking that winner. And then obviously make sure you come straight back so that you can see if you've won. Hopefully the hangover goes tomorrow, I'm sure it will. It was very impressive, and the gentleman sat next to me is a Cargo Lux 747 pilot. We had an amazing chat. He was heading to Johannesburg with his colleagues to fly the cargo flight out this evening. No way! Glad you got the good experience after a negative experience with them on the initial leg of the journey. Did anybody know Dashcam's got toothache? I think he's mentioned it twice or 300 times. A320 was your favourite aircraft to turn a wrench on. Thursday evenings live? What do you mean Thursday evenings live? No, yesterday's live. Oh yeah, not yesterday, sorry. Yes, I agree. The last live that's there. Sorry, we weren't live yesterday. The last live that's there. So Thursday evenings, I do apologise. Here we go. Look, how disappointed, please be honest with me, maybe it's just me, how disappointed would you be if you've booked your first transatlantic flight, you book it with Aer Lingus because you think, you know what, they're a 4-star airline from their own branding, they're a major airline, you book your first ever transatlantic flight and then you get on this, an A321neo, to fly over to Washington. Would you be impressed? I wouldn't, and I don't think many people would, because you have this vision of transatlantic flights being on the big iconic aircraft, and an A321neo just doesn't cut it for me. 2 years old, registered in June of 2021. That disappointment. Dashcam needs a dentist or a pair of pliers. Half a bottle of vodka, clean pliers, job sorted. Creative, how's that old Peugeot holding up? Still running well on oil? Debs has often to do with her bare fists. Sorry guys, I'm just getting the comment picker set up and ready to go. She's ready to go. We have 5 minutes left for you to get those comments in. Fuel pump wore out at 275k, but until that we're strong as an ox. No way, creative. If I get drunk, I'll end up on a plane and we'll have to get drunk to get home again. That's what's happening in September, Dashcam. Clove oil for toothache. The best thing for toothache I found, and you can't get it anywhere unless you know pharmacists in Spain, is tramadol. I used to have tramadol for my back and it just cured everything. Get a hammer, put your hand on the table. If you hit it, you've got no toothache. There's nothing worse than toothache though. Because it's like a cold, wet, miserable day, there's absolutely no point for it. Right guys, I'm going to do a VAT draw because I'm running a little bit low on battery anyway, plus I need to be making a move very soon. There's not a lot of action here right now, so let's get the draw done. May or may not have a stash of tramadol. If you've got a stash of tramadol, you get one down yet and your toothache will be grand. I've got a Skoda now, a Prime 2002 model. Got her at 26,000 miles, one owner from new. She's mint, best. No way. What Skoda is it, Creative? Yeah, tramadol is addictive. You do have to be careful with tramadol. I shouldn't really have said it. I used to take it for my back. In fact, my doctor actually used to give me one course of tramadol, then I came off it, then he used to give me it again, then I'd do something else and then give me it again to avoid getting addicted. So do be careful if you do have to take tramadol. Even obviously only take it if it's prescribed, and even if it is prescribed, do be careful. Right, let's do this draw. Once I got now a great, they never hurt. You've got some dentures, or have you got turkey teeth as we call them over here? Right, let's do this draw then guys. This is for an entry into that €50 merch giveaway plus the signed caricature. Hopefully you're going to be able to see this. Can you see it? No? Let's try with the sun in a different spot. I think that's the best I'm going to be able to do. Here we go.
Thanks for the sub.
Where is it? Where is it? Let me start this again. Okay, here we go. I forgot to get the comments. Let's go. Kelly Fowler there is the winner. Dashcam, can you just make a note of that for me? Kelly Fowler, please. As I'm sure you could see, I've replied to some comments on there, so the odd one of my comments was popping up. Obviously, if I had won it, we would have gone again. There is one every day. There is a draw every day, Shredded and Max. So when we end today's live, just go onto our channel, click on the replay of today's live, and just put a comment, any comment you like on the video, and then tomorrow or during our live, your comment will be in that draw. Don't forget guys, we do have available now the new book that I have just released. I've been working on it for months in the background. It's the first in a series of books about the history of airports around the world. Join me as I take you on a journey back through time here at Dublin International, from the 40s all the way through to the present day, and of course that cheeky little message from me to the leadership team at DAA. It's well worth a read. A lot of you have already got it. Some great feedback from it as well. It's called Departing from Dublin. If you are interested and you do want a copy, all you have to do is simply click on the PayPal link either in the video description or the channel description. Send $5.99 and you will get a copy of Departing from Dublin, written by me. So do check it out. This is going to be our final departure of today's live. She's a Boeing 737 and she's heading to London Gatwick. 17 years old, registered in December of 2005. It's been an absolute pleasure streaming this afternoon. I hope you all have a fantastic Saturday evening wherever you are in the world. Whatever you're doing this evening, enjoy it. I'm gonna go and copper up. I'm only joking. I'm gonna go and get myself a nice cold beverage this evening. We'll be back with you tomorrow. Enjoy the final flight of the live. Thank you to everybody who has already bought the book. It is greatly appreciated. The support that you guys give me is outstanding. So once again, if you are interested in getting a copy of the book, all you have to do is send that €5.99 through PayPal and you will receive a copy of it. Plus, when you do buy a copy of the book, you do get entry into that draw to win €50 worth of merch. Plus, the prize is €50 of merch and that exclusive, one-of-a-kind, limited edition signed caricature of me with the ALTV branding. Thank you, Dashcam. Alright guys, this is the final flight. Enjoy the rest of your day. We've been Airports Live TV. I've been Adam James. We'll see you all tomorrow afternoon. It'll probably be evening. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay loved wherever you are. Hasta mañana. First time here, I like this stream. I'm glad you've enjoyed it shredded. You're welcome, Sarah. It's weird because people will be saying, who's Sarah? Sarah is on I'm Max now. You too, Val. We'll see you all very soon. Once again, from all of us here at Airports Live TV, have a fantastic Saturday. Adios.